Hello there guys, welcome to another series of how to speedrun Alien Isolation. I've been asked a lot to do another series of that, commented and to tell you guys how we do our speedruns and why we do it. So here we go. This video here is to show you the basics of our speedruns. So all about movement techniques, item management and some other stuff you need to tweak to get a good time. So let's quickly start with the item management. I bring up this here. So basically the item management on nightmare mode is key for a good time. Because we get, there's almost nothing you can get on nightmare mode. There are runs which are really lacking items hard. So, but the items you get 100% on top here are 2 flares in mission 2, 3 medkits, 1 in mission 6 and 1 in mission 2 in mission 12, 3 EMPs in mission 12 and 3 Molotovs. So these items are for sure. You can count on them. The additional items you need to find, and these are the items in my experience for a perfect run. So the minimum items for a perfect run, I need to say. So you need 2 to 3 additional flares. 3 is best. And I would say the items you need to craft actually is 1 pipe bomb for mission 14 to kill all the androids there, 2 to 3 noisemakers, 3 is best here, 2 to 3 medkits, depends on how much damage you take. And one important thing is you have to remember, do not reload your flamethrower before mission 14, because you have to give in your flamethrower in mission 13 and you will get all your flamethrower fuel back in mission 14 when you pick it up in the nest. So you can use your flamethrower actually until mission 13, but do not reload it. So how does this work? If you get 150, let's say, no, you get 650 flamethrower fuel in total. You can use your flamethrower until mission 13, and if you do not reload, you'll get the full 650 flamethrower fuel back in mission 14 in the nest. So if you reload it, you'll get 500 flamethrower fuel back in mission 14. So do not reload it, use it, but do not reload it. Really important, guys. So let's go to another tweak for the controls. You can actually double bind your activate key. So we double bind it to mouse wheel because generators are activated much faster with the mouse wheel. So that's why we double bind it to E and mouse wheel down. And you can see this here. You can actually edit the input config file in the Steam userdata 101.750/214490/remote folder. Just edit it there. So the actual line you have to add is this one here. Bind mouse wheel down, use. And the other one is here, bind mouse wheel down, button mesh. All right, so that's about the tweaking. Let's go back to the game, guys. So, movement techniques. So you all know the standard movement techniques is walking. Like this, crouching, which is silent, totally silent. Walking is not silent, and running of course not. So these are the basic things you can do in the game. Now, moonwalking is the next thing, is actually walking without making any noise. And it works pretty easily. You just have to press W on the keyboard. I don't know how we do moonwalking on the controller, on the console. Don't ask me that. But moonwalking on a PC with a keyboard is W and D. So press them both while looking sideways so that you can go straight, and you're walking completely silent. Walking. You hear steps and moonwalking. So this is basically to do with, you can see what she's doing on her feet. I have a really high FOV, so I cannot really see it. Let's load a FOV quickly for you to show it. I have a FOV of 75. Let's tone it down to 50. 50 is okay. Yes. Now I see my feet, yeah. So if you're doing the same thing with W and A, you can see what she's doing with her legs. She's walking normally, and walking forward is normal too. Now moonwalking, she does this. Pretty funny, isn't it? And this is silent. So this is moonwalking. We call it moonwalking. The next thing, the next step in the evolution is psycho hopping that I found. That's actually just running normally and pressing the crouch key every half a second or so. See? And this is very slightly faster, but you can actually use psycho hopping to get the attention of certain humans or the alien faster. So if you run normally, you won't get it as fast if you just psycho hop, because psycho hop makes a lot of noise. So you can actually use it to your advantage. And there are also certain events where the game wants you to crouch, so it forces you to crouch, and if you psycho hop before that point, it crouches you faster and way more easier. So especially here, I'm here in mission 3, if you run up the stairs here, there's a woman up there that shoots at you. If you psycho hop right there for her, you will not get hit by her, because the game crouches you too fast. And yeah, that's about it. That's psycho hopping. The next evolution of psycho hopping is psycho running, which is a huge deal in the speedruns. This is actually just combining moonwalking and psycho hopping together. So you moonwalk W and D, you press the run key, and then you mash the crouch key. You can do long intervals or small intervals as well. Doesn't really matter. Look at her legs. Doing strange things. Okay, let's higher my FOV quickly, because it looks a bit weird. Let's go back to 75. So I have a high FOV because cycle running is much easier. You can see where you're going actually. You see this? You can see where you're going straight, and that's pretty useful. So if you should consider speedrunning it yourself, you should hire your FOV. That's pretty nice. So cycle running has some. It's really hard to master on really tight sections because you can actually go and take right corners pretty fast with cycle running, just like this. See this? And she still makes no step, no problem. If you do the same thing to the other side, to the left side,
Do not leave baggage or equipment unattended.
she's doing a lot of steps. You cannot. There's no way you can avoid that. So left corners are hard to take, especially in tight missions like mission 6 at the beginning, because that's the steps Ripley is doing here are extremely loud, and when you do that in mission 6, the alien will drop immediately after a few steps, and that's why you see us crouching sometimes before we go. We take left corners, so we do like this, crouch. See this? So this is how it works basically. If you're not sure how to do it right, you should just walk or moonwalk around left corners and then cycle run again. It's much safer than losing the seconds or whole minutes because of dying. So this is basically it. These are the movement techniques. Let's go over to our peek techniques, to peek through doors. This is the last thing I want to talk about here in this basics video. So we can actually, that's actually a finding of Infomaster, not a speedrunner of Alien Isolation. You can peek grab things. So you have a peek mechanic in the game where you can lean to the left, right, forward, and top left, top right, and things like that. So, and you can actually peek through doors like this if you do it correctly. And let's go over here. So this is the same door you have in mission 10. You will see the only door we can peek grab through currently is in mission 10, where you can save over 2 minutes with that. So, but this door here in mission 3 is the same, but we need to do not need to go through there. You can actually go through there after you get back in mission 4, I guess, to that elevator there. You can actually go here and grab the medkit from that guy, but you will lose time. So how we do this? We crouch before that door. We are using the peek key, and then we press W and A. Now we are here. Now we move our mouse till we see this. Now the one thing you need to do is to release the peek key for a small second or so, and then quickly after releasing it, you can mouse wheel down to grab it. You can do this several times till you grab it. I don't get it myself several times, so let's see. If I just release, let's go a quick bit more here. You see this? If you release it quickly you see a prompt. Remove brace. Adjust your angle if you're not sure. Right. You see? There it is. Okay, let's do it with the mouse wheel now. Oh, I was clipping through again. Here we go. Now you're here and you can actually press Q to get away from it. Don't have to open it, and then you can continue. You're free to go. So that's how we clip through walls right now. See, this guy is a medkit for sure. So if you want to grab it, go grab it. It's the best time to grab it is in at the end of mission 4, where we have to come down here. But yeah, you will lose time if you do it. So this is basically it. These are the basics for speedrunning. Next up is mission 1, I guess. So I will explain mission 1 clearly and what we do there. So thanks for watching, and see you guys on the next video episode, and stay awesome. Bye bye.